Alright, hey guys, it is Chris here again with another video, and in this video today we are taking a look at the Macy store located at the shops at Nanuet in Nanuet, New York / Clarkstown, New York. Basically, today it was announced, it was sent out to all the employees today that they would be losing their job in early 2019. So this Macy's is located at the shops at Nanuet in Nanuet, New York. We're going to get a street view of the store, but first I want to go over the article really quickly. So basically, I do apologize if this thing takes a while to load. Basically, Macy's will be closing the shops at the shops at Nanuet location next year. The decision was basically made because Macy's is having an ongoing review of its real estate portfolio across the country, said the spokeswoman for Macy's, which is Emily Hawkins. She said after a careful decision, Macy's has decided to close the Nanuet store in early 2019. She also said a clearance sale will begin in mid-January of 2019 and will run for approximately 8 to 12 weeks. So most likely we can see a mid-February to early March closure for this store. Macy's said it would continue to serve their Nanuet community at the West Nyack store at the Palisades Center. But this is going to be a huge loss. This Macy's at the shops in Nanuet, considering this was an original Bamberger's. I think this is going to be a huge loss. And definitely in retail history, too. It's a real shame that Macy's could not keep hold of this store because this is really a special and unique store, and I learned some very interesting facts today about this store. So this store will be a loss for Rockland County, absolutely. And it's not even just Macy's, more so Bamberger's. This was the Bamberger's that ruled Rockland County for many years before the Palisades Mall became a thing. Everybody went to the Nanuet Mall, and so. They informed the employees, and they said they will be able to receive a severance package, and they can look for another job. So most likely some of these employees might transfer to the Palisade Center store. I could see some of them going to Paramus Park and maybe Westfield Garden State Plaza. But I would go as far as saying Westfield Garden State Plaza, Macy's, Paramus Park, Macy's, Palisade Center, Macy's, and maybe the Macy's in Westchester. But other than that, I don't see any other stores they could transfer to. So that's what they said. So basically now, the Metropolitan Realty Associates, which is a Manhattan-based real estate firm, is in contract to purchase the 218,000 square foot store for Macy's. The CEO even said the entire first floor has a furniture tenant lined up already, which already does sound like some good news. And they have signed a 10-year lease, which is probably going to expire in 2029. Not 2028, obviously, but it'd be 2029. They are going to be using the entire first floor, which is about 101,000 square feet. 101,000. Wait, I'm sorry. I got to read this number. 101,488 square foot of space, he said. Basically, it is called At Home, which is once again, like I just said, a national home decor superstores has signed a 10-year lease. Basically, it's in Plano, Texas, and they said they have homes. They've been expanding their footprint since 2016. Has currently 177 stores in 36 states. The closest stores to Rockland are located in Wayne, New Jersey, and Middletown, New York. So this store will be pretty much they're going to take up the first floor portion of the store. You can see that they're keeping the original entrance and everything. That's not going to change. But Macy's will no longer be a thing at the shops at Nanuet. Basically, they're going to keep the building the same, but they're going to do some modifications to fit the at-home entrance. So they're just saying they're really excited about it. Basically, and this is just some information here. Macy's in Nanuet, which was formerly known as Bamberger's until Macy's bought out Bamberger's, was one of the original two anchor stores that opened up in the Nanuet Mall in 1969. Sears was the other. Both stores have owned their space. 2013, the mall was reopened. The closing of Macy's will follow the closing of the shop. Nanuet Sears was expected to end near the year. And then this also says Sears. So basically, they're having conversations about Sears. So we will have to wait and see. So now that's going to be two properties that are going to be redeveloped, Macy's and Sears, both in the mall, except Macy's will probably be, they're going to reconfigure the building and put some other tenants, but the home store is taking up the first floor of the store, and as for the second floor, it'll probably just be a whole bunch of smaller stores. As for the Sears, we don't know yet, but according to this article, they said they are currently in talks with other companies about taking up the former Sears store, which is expected to close sometime next month. So, anyways, in honor of this Macy's and Bamberger store closing, you already know we're doing a street view of this store, no questions asked. So, anyways, we're gonna go over the southwest entrance of the store, and we'll give you guys just a few seconds here to admire it. Oh, it looks like they may have redone this entrance for the whole backstage thing. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's a real shame, but we'll still get a view of it because it is kind of historic. Alrighty, moving on here. So we'll give you just a few seconds here to admire the backstage sign. I know it's nothing special, but hey, it's closing. So we'll give you just a few seconds here to admire that sign. Alrighty, moving on here. So very interesting decor of the building. It's very nice and classy. Oh, that's with the original Macy's. Okay, so let me give you guys just a few seconds here to admire that, just because that has the older style Macy's sign. All right, moving on here. Right over here, we have the loading dock, I believe, for the store. So we'll give you just a few seconds here to admire that. And as well as the dump as well. But we don't need to do that. So we're going to now go ahead and we're going to go around here. All right. And we'll give you just a few seconds here to admire this corner of the store. All right, moving on here. Oh, we got a little bit ahead of ourselves. This I would consider to be the southeast entrance of the store. I think that's what we're going to go with here. So we'll give you just a few seconds here to admire that. All right, and moving on, we're going to get a view of the sign here. All right, moving on here. And lastly, this is going to be the northeast entrance of the store. By the way, we'll give you just a few seconds here to admire that just before we get to the northeast entrance of the store. Make sure to get that. I want to get that full corner. Even this is kind of original a little bit. Oh, this entrance may have been refurbished, but we'll give you just a few seconds here too. I want to try and get it within the sign too, so we'll give you just a few seconds here to admire this. All right, moving on here. We'll give you a full of the sign. If I can just move that there. Yep, there is the sign. The beautiful Macy sign. And let me see if I can. I don't think I can go out much further. But you guys pretty much have an idea. I mean, I might go out just a little bit further just so you guys get a little bit of a better perspective. But yeah, you know what, that tree's gonna be blocking the way. But yeah, you guys pretty much get the idea of the Macy's store. I'm not gonna spend too much time going over it. But yeah, this is going to be a really sad loss, I think, for Rockland County. I mean, this is Rockland County department store history. I mean, um, you know, so. But I am most likely going to go to this store for a final ride. And you know, I also got to get out to Long Island too. So many stores I have to get out to, guys. It's just, and I don't have a lot of time either, so I gotta just kind of work with what I have. It's a real shame that this Macy's is going out. Rest in peace, 1969 to 2019. That is that's about 60 years being in Nanuet, and I think that's a pretty decent run for these guys. I think honestly it really did serve its purpose. I think this. I mean, I didn't grow up going a lot to this store, but it was definitely one of the more historic ones rather than because this was the original Macy's store in Rockland County. Palisades didn't come until about like 2006. This one came. This was like the original because this was Bamberger's, and then in '86 they got converted to Macy's when Macy's acquired Bamberger's, which Bamberger's, by the way, is a New Jersey-based company, not a New York-based company. But because this was so close to the New Jersey NY border, they just happened to do a store here in Rockland County. Anyways, guys, that's about going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll do just a little bit of a 3D view here of this store. But anyways, guys, that's about going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out any of the articles in the link in the description below. Anyways, guys, rest in peace to this store. All the employees, best of luck of finding a new job. 1996 to 2019, a great 60 years. Anyways, guys, thank you again. Or it could be 50 or 60. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and that's it.